Okay, we're going to talk about, Terumot Perek Daled Mishnah Zion. Our Mishnah talks about the idea of bitul truma. Bitul means if truma falls into chullin, if one truma falls into a huge amount of chullin, so how much does it have to fall into in order to be batel? So that's a machloket of our Mishnah. Rabbi Lezer says, Terumah is ola be'echad u'mea. Ola means it's batel into 101, i.e., it has to fall into another 100 chullin plus itself. If it falls into 99 plus itself, it's 1 into 100, then it's not batel. That's called demai, and the whole thing has kedusha. But according to Rabbi Lezer, if it's 1 and 101, then it's batel. And what you do is you take out 1, you give it to the Kohen as if it's truma, and you're all good to go, and the rest is chullin. Rabbi Yeshua says, no, it's not 101, it's b'mea v'od, 100 plus. V'od zeh en la shiur. And this additional plus, has no specific shiur. Rabbi Yossi ben Meshulam says, no, v'od kav l'mea se'ah, shtut l'medamea. If you have mea se'ah, if you have 100 se'ah of chullin, okay, a se'ah is 6 kav. You just have to remember that. A se'ah is 6 kav. So therefore, if it's 100 plus a kav, shtut, a sixth to midamea. So in this case, Rabbi Yossi was talking about the following. Rabbi Yossi ben Meshulam was talking about the following. Let's say, okay, that's a, where did I put it? Copy that guy, okay? So I've got this, let's move them out, okay? I have this, this is 1 kav. So assuming this is a se'ah. So if I have 100, just imagine, girls, 100 se'ah of chullin, and then 1 se'ah of truma falls in, that's not batel. But if it falls into 199 plus 1 kav, which is 1/6 of your se'ah, so therefore it's 100.16 or 106. Then Rabbi Yossi ben Meshulam says that's enough. That's the va'od. So it's not a kol shehu. It's not just any amount, but it's kav. It's 1/6 l'mea sa'ah. So it's 100 plus a 6. Shtud l'medamea. 1/6 of the original sa'ah that was truma that fell into the 100 other. It's not 100, but just imagine. Use your imagination to the 100 other kav. So it has to fall into 100.16. So these are our machloket. Rabbi Lezer says it has to fall into 101. Rabbi Yeshua says it has to fall into 100 plus. That plus is supposed to be over here. Let me just take my word for it. 100 plus. And Rabbi Yossi ben Meshulam says it has to fall, the measurement is 1 to 100.166. 106. And the Bartanur points out the following. So the Bartanur says, everybody agrees, Hakol modim she'ena truma ola b'me'al b'vad. It doesn't work into 100. It has to be more than 100. V'kol shekein b'pachot mimea. So where did everybody get this idea of 100? So now, just so you know, the Oraita, we understand that the Oraita, everything's batel b'rov. Here we're talking about a din d'Rabbanan. The Rabbanan were much more machmir. So the question is, why were they machmir? Tichtiv b'trumat maaser. It says about trumat maaser, mikol chelbo et migdasho mimenu. That's this pasuk. Mikol matnotechem tarimu et kol trumat Hashem, from all your gifts. It's talking about the Levi. Mikol chelbo, from all of its chelbo, it's fine fat, i.e. it's best, your best green. Et migdasho mimenu, its holiness from it. Okay? Davar she'atorem mimenu. So that which you take truma from, im nafal letocho mikadsho. If it falls back into it, it's mikadesh. I'll explain. Let's assume this is 100 grain. This is 100 sa'ah, 100 of these. Imagine you have 100 of these. Okay? Now, of our measurements, remember, midoraita, you only have to give a kol duhu, a tiny amount of truma. Nachon, it's true that we happen to give 2% of the truma or more. That's neither here nor there. Midoraita. Midoraita, 10% goes to the Levi. And midoraita, 1% of that goes to the Kohen, is trumat maaser. That's this trumat maaser. So it says, Mikol matnotechem tarimu, Mikol chelbo, et migdasho mimenu. That which becomes holy mimenu from it. I.e., 1/100th, 1% becomes holy out of the 100, mimenu. So the Bartanura says, Chazal learn out in Yerushalmi, Davar she'ata torei mimenu. So they learn out that which you take truma mimenu from this 100. Im nafal tocha, if it falls back into it, mekadsho mimenu. Okay, it's mikadsho. It makes it kadosh, i.e., it makes it into demai. It makes it into something holy. It makes it something unusable. But if there's anything more than mimenu, and that's the machloket, 101, 100 plus, 100.16, etc., that's 101 mimea. From 100 you take 10 from Maaser Rishon. From those 10, sa'ah l'trumat maaser. V'amar Rachmana, the Torah says, if that sa'ah comes back to the Tishim v'Tisha, mikadashtan, it becomes kadosh, v'anasa kol miduma. That's what we learn from migdasho mimenu. It makes it holy from it. Now the Kati points out, this is all very nice, but it's only a smachta, i.e., the Yerushalmi is not learning a dioraita, because dioraita is batel barov, but it's learning a very nice din, that it's an asmachta. The Chazal based their idea, their din rabbanan, based on this idea of the pasuk. And from there we know that at least 1 to 100, we paskin 101, chad mea ve'echad. That's how we paskin, that's halacha, 1 to 101. Otherwise, anything less, the truma that falls in is demai. We will continue this idea of demai in the coming Mishnah. We'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, as always, feel free to contact me at rspolter@gmail.com. And we will, as we almost always do, dedicate this learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.